I want to come to another program, campaign that has taken up some of your time and energy recently, Sadhguru, that has also caught a lot of attention. Since we're in Tamil Nadu, and I'm sure everyone in this room has also seen it. It's your campaign to save the temples of Tamil Nadu. They run into the many thousands. You've compared what's happened with the East India Company. You say that there is no reason why these temples shouldn't be taken care of by devotees, and that you need to remove them from the, as you say, the stranglehold of government control. Can you tell us about how this campaign actually started, where it stemmed from, and what do you hope to achieve by it?
See, I am not a daily temple-going kind of person. I may not visit a temple in a year or 2 years. If at all, if I go, something draws me because if I find the temple is powerful or it's beautiful because of its architecture, and I'm a little bit of an engineering freak, if I find there is some engineering magic out there, it draws me. Otherwise, if it's energetically charged, I want to go there. I'm not a praying person, first of all. I've never prayed in my life till today. This may be very shocking for a lot of people. I've never uttered a prayer. Well, there are invocations, practices, because yoga sees life as a way of enabling yourself, not as a way of calling out for help. Calling out for help doesn't exist in the yogic culture. We are only saying how to enable ourselves, equip ourselves to live this life to the fullest possible way. So, but because I've traveled extensively, at one time I crisscrossed India on my motorcycle. Later on I've driven all over India. So naturally, especially if you travel in Tamil Nadu, temple is not just another place. Temple is the heart of the town. It is because of the temple, town exists. It's not because people lived there, a temple came. No, because a temple came up, then the town happened. And they are magnificent in the way it's been done. People, I don't know how many people understand this, nowhere else in the world has granite stone been carved as it's been carved in Tamil Nadu. I've traveled everywhere in the world, every continent, I've seen every monument that is there. Nobody has carved granite stone the way we have carved it here. For example, you come from Karnataka. In Karnataka there are exquisite temples, but all done with soapstone. Soapstone is like wood, you can just carve it like this. With a chisel, you can just do it with your hand. You don't need a hammer to do that. But carving granite to intricate design is not a joke. We have done enormous amount of work with granite now in the yoga center. We know what it takes. Today with all the trucks, cranes, machines, every kind of machine we have. When men did this just out of sheer hands, sheer human effort, I bow down to those men 1,000, 2,000 years ago. What kind of people are these? And they didn't do this for livelihood. What is it that's burning in their hearts? So this culture is a land of devotion. Because we saw when you have devotion in your heart, you are at your best. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and in terms of your energy, you are at your best. You will do things what human beings think is impossible to do. So we did not look at human well-being as just economics. We did not think that if you just have a nice house and you have a job and you have money, you will be fine. Well, Western societies are proving that you will not be fine if you have all those things. But here, we were well. For us, our economic well-being was a consequence of our spiritual richness. But now what has happened? Well, I can tell you 1,000 because right now we are documenting a little over 1,000 temples as an example. Our volunteers are going and taking videos and documenting what's happening. If you see it, it's heart-rending. Tremendous works of art and architecture just being vandalized, destroyed, cannibalized, used to build other buildings. As UNESCO says, Tamil Nadu temples are in a state of decay, a serious decay. And the numbers, I've already put it out, but if I have to say it, All this came to fore for me. It's been in my mind, our volunteers have been attending to a few important temples, every Sunday mornings going and cleaning the temples, all this kind of stuff has been done. This is all nominal stuff, this is not going to really change. Some small change it'll make. But in the month of July in 2020, Tamil Nadu government submits to the High Court, Chennai, Madras High Court. You're not supposed to call it Chennai High Court, it's a Madras High Court.
Yes.
We spend a lot of time on these kind of things. In the Madras High Court, they presented this, saying that 11,999 temples, not even a single puja is happening because they don't have revenue. And over 34,000 temples have less than 10,000 rupee income per year. And in 37,000 temples, there's only one person who does puja, caretaking, security, cleaning and the works, one guy. So you can imagine what state all these places are. But at the same time, we have over 500,000 acres of land under the temples. We have 2.33 crore square feet of buildings, but the revenue that we get is 128 crores per year.